We got more than a debate on our hands, but big up to the crew who's here. Man like a gal, Kendall with a cup of tea and a sniffy nose. No shame be doing what you think on the Charlie. And obviously, man like Roy who's showing up and better than nobody. Daps.
Don't know if that was necessary personally, but I mean, fair enough.
You know what?
You know what it is? It's not easy. I don't think none of you realize, yeah. Oh damn.
We actually did.
Right, you can go in the top. You got the bottom. Nah.
So I actually meant to remove him, not me.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's play.
Wow,
nicely.
we're gonna move like that now, yeah.
We're back on Cass. We're back on StreamYard at the moment, young man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the power.
Which means I know how to use StreamYard.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
But
by
yeah.
the way, you guys seen Rodri's tackle, right?
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Well, was it on Odegaard?
On Odegaard, he did that on purpose.
Yeah,
oh, that's going to be your narrative, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Odegaard-
just want to let everyone know that
He's not known for a crunchy tackle. Come on. When
What,
have I? When
did
did
he
you
go
ever
in?
see
Did he really go
Rodri?
in on Odegaard?
Bro, he went slide it in the box. It could have been a penalty.
It was really
He's
bad.
lucky that he didn't get him.
All that's telling me, all that is telling me is that Rodri is up for a title race. So I'm all for it, bro.
Tried to injure him in the internationals where he didn't. Wow, that's basically what happened. But yeah, look, big up everyone that's in here at the moment. Big up sub to City Extra and the Mancunian Way. Lumen, he says, please do smash the like button. Guys, if you haven't, if you're watching this back, please smash the like button if you haven't just yet. We're going to get into what we're going to do, and I'll explain it in a second. Big up the Gathering. He says, hey, he says, what's good? I'll give you one shout out, Jack. Behave. James Bond.
You know what? Happy weekend, Jack. Hope you're having a good weekend.
McTominay with a double cast. You're in safe hands. No. He's going to Newcastle. They are keeping massive tabs. Fabrizio Romano confirmed it. Arsene Gunner as well. Yeah, that Rodri tackle it was bad. Big up Wolves in the building. Boots, Bants.
Sorry, is Odegaard all right though? Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
Adam. Big up Daniel. But yeah, man. Basically, the concept of today is we're gonna build an 11, one player per team that is outside of the original top 6. Now, Kendall has got, a different opinion about the top 6.
But no, because I think it should be the big 6, because that's traditionally what the big 6 is. Because if you look at the league table, technically we're top 6 this season. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's got a point. Because when we weren't in the top 6, they were calling it Big 6 plus 1.
They were trying to get Leicester in there, remember all that time?
Yeah, they're like, yo, Leicester's in there now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I feel like guys in the comments as well, you're gonna probably have to get involved. This is gonna be a lot harder than I think, because when you pick one player, you can't pick from another team, and then that means it's automatically
gonna be a few shit guys.
I thought we were making 5 teams. That's where I'm like, yo,
I'm sure Gal's come with his own 11.
Yeah. If you come with 5 teams,
the gal's got a draft plan.
It's gonna be mayhem.
Bro, I was literally going to the mosque and I'm like, I'm gonna get this guy, I'm gonna get that guy.
See, Cass doesn't even tell me what's going on. He just says, "Are you free at this time?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm gonna go this guy first pick. I thought it was an actual draft where we're all competing against each other to see who has the best team.
Nah, man, because Daps wouldn't be able to build one.
Why?
I respect Daps, man.
You and Daps got some next thing going today.
This holy season, you know.
You haven't eaten enough over the last few days, have you? I get it.
Probably not. But yeah, man.
I know what you're saying, though. Like,
yeah. Wait, what's that thing that you just sent me, Dabs? My one ain't showing up like that, to be fair.
Well, as long as yours is alright, it must be mine. But yeah, it looks so weird on mine. Like,
yeah,
it's not
I can see the thumbnail on my one.
Don't worry, I'm not sending them no weird pictures.
Should have done top 6 now. Well, if we done top 6 now, then that's what everybody else is doing. Man. Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, that's the thing about this international break. Everyone's just like doing
the same kind of thing. Yeah, basically, I don't really want to do that. It's kind of easy. Allison in goal, Trippier at right back, flipping Rashford, Saka.
Also, I feel it'd be hypocritical because I don't even like that, like player of the season, young player of the season, or whatever is done before the end of the season. I actually think it should wait till the summer. And why does it need to be done before the summer? Like
really
everyone's chilling in the summer anyway.
Huh?
Remember,
it really doesn't need to be done before the end of the season. I don't see what purpose it serves.
Remember before the World Cup, Diego Dalot was in everyone's right back.
Yeah,
but that was actually doing all right, man. And he played
back then he was doing all right. Yeah, but back then he was doing all right, man. It's the same for a lot of players, to be fair. I think when we done one before, I think most players are pretty much rid.
Almiron was in there.
Yeah, not
now.
What happened to my man Kendall?
I don't know. He needs some more abuse off Jack Grealish, I think.
Roy, I've got my eye on you, Roy. I'm not gonna lie, right?
Whoa, what's brought that on?
I'm just. You know what? The chest has come back very quickly. Like,
listen, Daps, I told you I'm 4 games unbeaten.
I get you, bro.
Yo,
I
Roy,
get it. Chelsea have got the wallpaper back out again. The wall is still cracked, but the wallpaper has gone back up.
Don't get me wrong, it's still Potter out. But
yo, guys,
I'm
take
4
this
games
in.
unbeaten, so
the last time I was on the
say
with Roy,
still Potter out. That is like Man United when they lose a game. Well, sorry, when they win 3 games, you go, no, it still Glazers out. Bro,
listen,
But
I'll tell you this: Roy was so shameless at the beginning of the season. It was crazy, man. Talking about how Koulibaly is one of the best center halves in the league, how all these things. And I remember there was a point where you're questioning Tuchel, but at the same time you weren't Tuchel out. You're saying you have better ball knowledge than him, or what was it?
No, okay, whoa. Okay, let me just clarify.
Better ball knowledge than who? Tuchel.
I said, and I still believe to this day, I have better talent ID than Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel did not have good talent ID. He was an elite tactician, an elite coach. Like, when it comes to telling football players what to do on the pitch, Tommy, have your credit. I'm absolutely galaxies behind you at doing that. But when it comes to identifying talent, that's where you just got to take a back seat. No,
but you identified Koulibaly as one of the top center halves in the league, and he was shit.
No. Because I said that before. I said that before we signed Koulibaly. I was like, I wouldn't go for him. I said,
but you signed him, and you said he's the three best.
I wanted us to sign João Felix when I said I had better talent ID than him, and look what happened. We signed him. See,
look what happened. Stinking at the joint again.
Honestly, I think it's the biggest mistake in the world if you guys buy him from Atletico. I think
I understand your
I honestly hope they do. I genuinely hope you do.
It's a nightmare waiting to happen.
Are you a scout for Chelsea?
Daps, they need to
What's
start
going on here? What is going on here?
Listen,
I
hope they hire you. You're terrible.
Like, I can't help myself.
Man said they want Nkunku and João Felix in the same team next year with Kai Havertz still in and around the mix.
Do you want to know something that might everyone? Well, 3 people in here, which can be mixing myself. That 3 people in there will have one thing in common potentially.
What?
Have a guess.
They all no idea.
3 teams in this. Whoever supports the team right now in this whole panel, what's one thing that someone has in common? 3 people would have potentially.
I'm so confused.
Oil money.
Oh, you're talking about players.
We're talking about the oil money. We're talking about oil me up stuff. We're talking about.
You haven't got Qatar yet, bro.
Yeah,
Ratcliffe could still win this bidding war, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did preface that with
never say it's done until it's done, or else Kaz, are you willing to put a haircut on the line?
Do I look like Voldemort, bro? Oh, then why am I going to do what Voldemort does just because he got stuff wrong?
Hey, some people are willing to put their stuff on the line. I wanted to see where you're willing to take.
You know what? I think that summed up. Like, people get stuff wrong, bro. You put your chest up at times. You get it wrong. You move on. Predictions get wrong. You move on. What am I gonna do? Oh, sorry guys, I'm so wrong. What should I do to punish myself? Am I a dickhead, bro?
I mean, yeah, you are. But...
Yeah, I am a little bit, but yeah, it's not a point. 10 minutes have gone by.
Imagine the Qataris don't sign the stream. Kaz has to cut his hair now.
Well,
I have bookmarked so many tweets, right? For if the Qataris don't get Man United, simply because, right? There's this. I think he's called Joe Tomlinson. Possibly he does like FIFA and EA stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, and when our takeover was done and dusted, like not like when it was not going to happen anymore, I was going to say the Qataris there, the Saudis pulled out. He had tweeted being like, "Oh, that's Newcastle season over with," like because we'd pulled out, right? And I just can't wait. I literally can't wait. If it happens, I'm going to drop that tweet so hard. It's going to be unbelievable. I've got so many.
Listen, Joe Thomason's shameless. The person I'm going after is some of those guys in the spaces because they've been going crazy, saying some crazy stuff. Like there are some United fans actually saying quadruple, like actual United fans with profiles and faces saying we can do a quadruple. Like what is, bro? I know it's not you, Kaz. I know,
but who's saying that? Because I want to rinse them myself.
It's mostly some young kids on Twitter. They're just
that means that's right up your alley, then, isn't it? That's your.
Wallahi, you want to make those jokes
not in that way.
Up his alley.
No, young kids on Twitter.
Where are you going with this?
Whoa, okay, let's.
After dark.
You are like a young kid on Twitter.
Today is never a foul after dark. They forgot it's Ramadan.
Anyway, let's get this draft started, then, guys.
Should we get over the show? But yeah, so I built this, by the way. So quick one. Let me put this properly. So here we got his different goalkeepers from all different clubs. I don't know if Daps can see. As you can see, he's blind. He's literally like the hamster he has got, so he can't see. But the goalkeepers here, you got
hamster, not mine, bro.
You're gonna have to build an 11, and if you pick one of these, so if you pick Nick Pope, you can't pick another Newcastle player. So we're gonna build from the back. And
sorry, are we picking one between us all?
You're gonna have to because I was trying to do it earlier. I was struggling. I can't lie. I was struggling.
The worst thing is that you can only have one per team. That's what's bothering us.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
It's actually really hard.
I think we've got to take Keylor Navas here. I think he's the best keeper on the list, personally. And obviously, Forest probably have the weakest
that's not a bad show.
Yeah, but like, it's not about being best, is it? It's about this season, isn't it? But it's about saving players that are good teams for other positions. For example, we're not going to pick Newcastle because I want other players from Newcastle.
Yeah,
we're not going to pick Brighton because I want Brighton striker, for example.
Yeah, he's right. You need to think who the best player is for each team and then try and find a way to save them.
That's
so Keylor Navas is a good shout.
It is a decent shout, but
very good shout.
But I've got.
Is there anyone else for Forest that we'd want?
Maybe Brennan Johnson. Their defenders aren't great. Midfielders aren't great.
Gibbs White.
Unless like Gibbs White or like Brennan Johnson.
Listen, nobody wants a midfielder from these clubs, man. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Lavia from Southampton.
Yeah, or I've got another one. I've got another one as well. I was thinking of Kyle Walker-Peters. I think he's been very good this season.
No, Brighton could have a whole 11 in this team. That's how good they are.
Brighton have got plenty of players that can make it.
I think I'm gonna pick.
Of course, they're gonna finish above you, Roy.
Wait, so are we all?
Let's chill out.
It's gonna have to be a democracy thing because there's 5 of us and the votes will have to come in, and there's no point arguing unless you tit for tat. Basically,
I actually kind of get what you're saying. I kind of get what
you understand.
Was it Igalu initially said like Keylor Navas? I actually kind of understand that point because I can't off the top of my head. I wouldn't. Yes, Brennan Johnson's a good player. Yes, Morgan Gibbs White, whatever, is a good player, but I wouldn't have them over other players.
Jose Sarr, maybe.
What about Lingard? He dances well.
Yeah, Jose Sarr maybe. I think he's been quite good this season for them.
Yeah, but there's probably I'm trying to think of what Wolves who you would take.
Technicians in the midfield who can make it.
Yeah, I suppose we've got like
you want to
Ruben Neves and
you lot are all saying Navas. By the way, as you lot say this, I'm gonna build this on obviously.
Like I have not watched Forest too much this season, but I still think Navas is the best keeper on the list.
Why would you accent that way?
Navas was great against us, to be fair.
Yeah. And obviously, like he's been at the top level for years now.
Yeah. It's mad when you think about Navas and who's the other keeper? Henderson. Mad.
Yeah, that's a good set of keepers, to be fair.
But Henderson's been injured for a minute now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what Navas.
Don't you feel like we could make 2 really good teams that compete against each other in this?
We're trying to make the best team that could possibly.
Oh, that's so much brain power, again. I can't be asked to think like that.
I've had literally 25 kids battering my head in today. I honestly can't. I don't know how much more to take. Like,
okay, Keylor Navas. That's my guy. I'm voting for Navas.
Yeah, I'm going for
Navas. This is probably the easiest shout. So that means Nottingham Forest are out now, yeah.
Yeah. Good, done. Fine.
Right,
see that.
That's fine with all you lot. Then that's fine with me as well. Right.
Keep smashing the like, people. By the way, get the like up, please.
Yeah, please get the likes of 8 of you in here. So definitely smash the likes if you haven't done so. On the next slide, I'm going to start with the left backs. And these are the left backs I've literally picked from the first team pretty much. of all the clubs.
Wait, so how
do
much are we taking into consideration?
Bro, don't the left back stink in this league, by the way?
Well, how much is it? How much is
No, I
this
think it's
season,
easy.
and how much
It's
is the
easy.
actual ability? Because if they're good, but they've been crap this season.
It's gonna have to be. What's the point of doing the best 11 so far of the season?
Tyreek
If it isn't
Mitchell?
the season. I like that one, by the way.
Yeah, I like Tyreek Mitchell.
Yo, don't Leicester have a decent left
as well,
back?
though.
What happened to Leicester's left back? Don't they have a decent left back?
What, Christensen? Garbage.
Nah,
No, don't they have another left back? Just James Johnson.
Justin's been injured.
Yeah, Justin's been.
He's always injured. He's been injured for about the last 3 years.
He barely even plays.
Yeah. Fake. What's it called? Reece James, isn't he? So
I like Tyreek Mitchell. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mind the Tyreek Mitchell shout. To be fair.
Well, what about?
I don't think there's another Crystal Palace player getting in.
Probably. No, because I think you'd want to take like Paulinho from Fulham if you were going to take someone.
Yeah.
And or you want somebody else from Brighton.
You don't think, man, like Lloyd Kelly's been decent this season for Bournemouth?
I literally don't even think I have clapped eyes on him this season. Have I clapped eyes on him? I don't even think I have.
Does he even play in the league, bro?
Does
he even play? Like I don't see. I don't watch him play. Like,
and look at that stinky man, third from the bottom as well. Stinky man.
Who is it?
Oh, what a shock! It's a former Atletico Madrid player. Who would have thought it?
Yeah, but that move was genuinely. Honestly, to this day, I just don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand it. And now,
I don't really get why you got rid of him. To be honest,
was he starting?
Either. What for Atletico or for Nottingham Forest?
For Atletico.
At the time, yeah. And then obviously we got Ranieldo, and he's now out for the rest of the season. So we could do with a left back, to be honest.
So now we're gonna eliminate Palace. This is the other candidates I will pick in my head. That would obviously be obvious that you can't choose from now. By the way, so you're missing out on Zaha. Eze has been hitting, been playing. Michael Elise.
What was he even doing the other day? What was his problem the other day? He was just fouling. He didn't even do anything. He just fouled all game. Didn't do not one.
I'm not gonna lie.
Decent thing.
Only other person is Joachim Andersen. That's it. The whole rest of the Palace team is.
What about Gahey?
Well, I think Gay's been better than Anderson this season. So are we all gonna agree that Tyreek Mitchell's gonna have to be the left back?
Yeah, I think so.
That list really does stink. I can't lie.
That is a smelly list.
That's it. That's above. That's below.
He's a decent left back when he doesn't have Zaha protecting him.
So in my opinion, by the way, you can choose another player. It doesn't have to be from this list. I've pretty much done the best centre back from this season. This counts form, injuries, everything. Like I would have put Bella Kotchap in, but he's played a handful of games. Salisu's been more available. You could say Mark.
This is where I'm struggling because I would put Botman in there, right? But then I think actually there's probably 5 other players that I would try and get out of Newcastle there. But we have had the best defense in the league this season, so
I think Botman's been dope this year. But it's just,
I say James Tarkowski.
But do you want Bruno?
There's no other Everton player
in as well.
No, Tarkowski was shit under Lampard.
No, but there's no other Everton player we're gonna actually put in this team. It's an easy out. Put him in, and then he's a decent player.
Yeah, but you've got to think not every team's going to get a player in either because there's only 11.
But we only have 14 teams, and not all of them have a player that we want.
Yeah, so we're only missing out 3. That's not a lot.
Yeah, so this is why I.
Are you going to put a Bournemouth player in? I don't think you will.
There's one potential Bournemouth player or 2 that I would put in, but that might be the team that misses because
Billing
or Solanke, or even the guy on the left.
Solanke, when there's guys like Tony and Mitrovic.
I would put Solanke, but Billing.
He would start for your team.
Okay, whoa, come on. Let's.
Am I lying? Solanke would start for your team.
Let's cut the Chelsea slander out.
Bro, he's better than every striker you have. Do you have a striker?
No.
Yeah,
Aubameyang, but he's way back to Barcelona.
Goal scorers here, mate.
Bro, that guy's been done. He's been done. He went to Barcelona to chill.
Look, he's still world class in my eyes, man.
What?
Yo, he's still what?
I said Aubameyang's still world class in my eyes, man.
This is why Chelsea shouldn't hire him. Chelsea needs to hire him. Chelsea, please hire him.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
Roy literally just said he wanted to get hired by Chelsea for talent ID, by the way.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
is there somebody? I'm not gonna lie. There's one guy on this list that I feel like has top 6 potential. Everyone else is pretty average.
Who? Mark Gay.
Botman.
Well, that's how I was saying. This is probably my only issue because Sven Botman for me is genuinely been one of the best defenders in the league this season. But then I'm trying to think. I'll probably like rather have Bruno or someone in there.
I'm not gonna lie. Kieran Trippier was my shout for Newcastle. I think we're gonna have to go Botman and James Tarkowski.
But let's just think about this, yeah. If we were a manager right now, you need like centre backs very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the team we might have going forward, we might not be that good. So I think we probably need to put Botman in and just try and like.
I'm happy with Botman to go in there personally. I actually am.
I agree.
But then, because I think midfielders, there's more like better midfielders to choose from, like as a selection.
The only reason why I say Webster's not a shout is because there's so many better Brighton players, but Webster's one of the top centre halves in this team.
I think the gal's right. We got to take Tarkowski, someone he's been good under Dyche. He's a good player, good on the ball, good in the air.
I'd take him as well. To be fair,
I think I'm okay with Tarkowski and Botman. Actually, I think I'm okay with that.
That's a good centre back.
Who are we gonna take a right back? Because
I like another name in there. I like Verba from Leeds. But
who?
Verba.
Who the hell's that guy?
As I said, people's knowledge of ball knowledge will come into.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, who on Leeds do I actually like? I don't know.
There's a few actually, when I think who else from Leeds, I like Willie Nonto.
Yeah.
Nonto's a baller.
Or Somerville even. I like Somerville. He's dropped off.
I'm not gonna lie. With Tarkowski and Tarkowski, fucking hell, that's going all over the gaff. And Botman, we ain't getting relegated, so let's just put them in, and at least we're not getting relegated.
There's a lot of good right backs, guys. We know we're gonna miss out on Kieran.
The way that said it, if we're trying to build the best 11, out of the other rest of the teams in the league,
Daps just bothered about relegation.
How good is the Premier League when you think about it? Then
the Premier League. Let's move to
really good if you ask Varane.
It's true.
The Premier League's really good if you ask Varane. He said the what do you call it? Like the top 6 La Liga teams would be relegated.
Because it is.
They'd be trying to play football. They get fucked up.
But some of the Spanish teams are the dirtiest teams in world football. They get so many yellows and reds.
So you lot are happy with literally Sven Botman, and I'm good with that. Tarkowski and
I think I'm fine, just simply because, as I say, I think from attacking point of view and a midfield point of view, I think there's more to pick from than like just immediately putting Bruno in there. Despite the fact that I think again Bruno is like literally world class, but I think there's probably you could pick others from there.
I think
you know what? There's one more shout.
Yeah,
do we need
this selection of right backs, man?
Before we do anything else, go back for 1 second. Does it make sense to play a Konsa over a Botman and have Trippier? Because I really don't think there's any actual Aston Villa players to get a shout. There's no Aston Villa players that get a shout, in my opinion. Do you trust Matty Cash or do you trust Konsa more?
Can't lie, but
honestly, guy, I'm so sorry. Right, what is the crack? Fullbacks are dying out by the minute because what is these lists? Literally, please, someone tell me. Like, if anyone's having children, right, in the near future, and you're having boys, please go and make them a fullback because I genuinely cannot stand for the next 15 years to have to watch this.
Kendall, you know what it is, yeah? Being a fullback, right? You're a
field winger.
You have to be fit you have to run a lot, yeah.
Why do you go running? That's why I'm going running.
Just on it. They're not really
after Ramadan.
I'm doing the push-up challenge. Anyways, that's what it is.
So
this is YouTube, not TikTok. I don't know what you do.
There's one name I like in there currently is Kyle Walker-Peters.
Yeah, but no, bro, because I want Lavia.
But yeah.
I don't know if Lavia could. I don't know if Lavia could.
I don't know if Lavia. I was going to say I don't know if Lavia could go over other
with Bruno G, a Brighton midfielder, a Wolves midfielder.
I love Lavia though.
I don't mind Walker Peters going in there.
You're right. To be fair, with Declan Rice, fair point.
Yeah, and Rice as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think Walker Peters is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go Walker Peters. I reckon.
You guys rate Walker Peters more than what do you call it, Trippier? Because I say if we
I don't. I rate Botman 100 times more than any other centre back in that list. Like literally.
Fair enough.
I can't lie. I quite like the Konsa and Trippier shout.
Nah, I
get Konsa out, man.
Oh, so Botman.
It comes down to how much you rate Konsa. Do you not rate Konsa, guys?
No.
Not really.
No, not
really.
I did, but then I just don't now.
Yeah, he's
I
right.
don't know if it's probably just Ming's tax.
Hey, that guy makes England somehow. I don't know how.
So does Mason Mount.
Colwell.
Yeah, so does Harry Maguire and Liberty starts. So.
Hey,
by the way, on about Harry Maguire, who's still claiming that his influence on Man United is
I saw that quote.
He's such a delude, man. Honestly, what is this guy's?
I rate his self-confidence.
I don't know what he's playing at.
I can't stand him. Personally, gets on my nerves.
I've just presumed the guy must be arrogant as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Anyway, let's go with what we're going with then.
Yeah, what formation are we playing?
We're going 4-3-3. I think that's mainly what most teams play. I was going to do.
Are we going with Kyle Walker-Peters or
Nah, let's go KWP, man.
I went KWP.
Yeah, I think Kyle Walker-Peters is fine.
I want Botman. I think Botman. Kendall's right. Botman's up there.
I was thinking of Kenny Tete though, but there's other players.
I want Paulinho from Fulham. That's who I would be taking from there straight away.
By the way, these are centre mids, attacking mids, DMs, but these are pretty much the DM.
Are we just going to put Declan Rice in straight away? Yeah.
Wait, do we play 6-8-10, 6-8-8, or like how are we doing this?
Look at this fucking scout.
We got to know the specifics here, man.
You can put an 8 in a 6, obviously. It's entirely up to you, but it's in a 6. I can't lie. There's only one name for me. It only makes sense, isn't it?
Declan Rice.
It's got to be Declan Rice.
In a 6.
Nah.
I think Bruno's been better than Rice this season.
Wait.
I think it's Paulinho.
You lot put Kyle Walker-Peters over.
No, I don't like Paulinho, man. He's fucking tackles too much.
Paulinho's
fantastic there. To be fair,
Paulinho's better than
Paulinho's really good, but as in, I just don't think he's a fantastic passer, and he gets a lot of yellow cards.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is what we have to realize.
I'd personally go Bruno G. Yeah, even Caicedo there too.
We can't have Bruno G. We've got Botman.
Hold on. Have we?
This is one player per team, so now we have automatic. No more Onana.
Oh, you can't have Lavia either.
You can't have Brian Yates in there. You can't have Decore. You can't have Lavia no more.
We haven't put any.
Oh yeah, it's got to be Declan. Just stick Declan Rice in there then.
In the 6, if we're gonna do Fulham, I'm going back to Kyle Walker-Peters, and I'm putting Kenny Tete there. He's been better than him this season.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put Paulinho, and I think Declan Rice has somewhere else in his team. Or you could even go. Or you could even put. You could put Jared Bowen or something.
Sorry, I need to clear something up real quick. Man. Before we get too far up the pitch, right? We've put no one from Brighton in yet, right?
Yeah.
Is there, like, we've got to look at Brighton.
I'm saving it for
Yeah, but you're going to put, like, McAllister or someone in there,
right?
Yeah,
I'm saving it for Mitoma. I'm saving it for Mitoma.
Yeah,
I think the front three...
Say no more. Cool.
I already have the front three in my head. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Mitoma's a great shout, to be fair.
Yeah, he's been fantastic this season.
Yeah.
Can't really beat that too much. So we're all saying Paulinho's going to go in a DM.
Yeah.
Paulinho.
He's the only Fulham player that deserves to be in this team.
What about Andres Pereira? He's got
Fulham are above you, ain't they?
No.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, Daps.
No problem.
Pereira might go to Chelsea, you know. They need a player like.
Yeah, apparently we were looking at. It's not true. Apparently we're looking for a mount replacement.
How much are you going to pay for him? 90 million? 100 million?
I wouldn't even pay fucking 20 quid for him.
Are you lying?
Hey, you know what that is? Big fish in a small pond. He does well.
Yeah. That's what. All
right. So Paulinho, Declan Rice.
What, Declan Rice in the midfield and centre mid?
I say Paulinho, Declan Rice.
Yeah. I think Rice deserves to be in there. I think Rice deserves to be in there.
And Rice, and then we get an advanced.
Someone more advanced.
James Maddison.
But then what about?
Good shout.
Good shout. Caicedo or McAllister.
I'm going to pronounce it wrong. So whoever Gal said Brighton, I'll pronounce it wrong, so you say it, Gal. But him from Brighton, 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, slap Maddison in there.
Maddison is in. Kendo.
Yeah, Maddison's got to make
right there. Kendo masterclass right there.
Yeah, but you're thinking of Madison. So you're telling me currently this season, Maddison deserves to go in this current.
Yes, bro.
Maddison, where have you been? He's been balling.
You've not been watching
this season.
The guy's been balling. What are you talking about?
He's been really good.
Balling all the way in 17th.
Before World Cup, you remember when he was
Yeah, but
bro, look at this team.
he has been injured.
Bro, the man has
not been
almost
outside if you haven't been watching Madison, bro.
The man has almost 9. He has 9 goals, 6 assists in a Leicester team that has been horrendous. He's been the one-man team.
Bro,
Every time
he's the only one that hasn't
game,
been embarrassing himself this season.
I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at the list.
The only
There's
other
no way
player I would have
anyone
over
else over
Madison in that
Madison.
list right there is Nonto. That's the only person.
There's only 3 good players in that list: Nonto, Madison, and McAllister.
You can't do it now.
Warcraft 3 kicks.
Yeah, Warcraft for set pieces and corners.
Set piece merchant.
Yeah, like Philip Billing is not getting in this
Absolutely.
team, guys. Let's be real.
Are we gonna say the same about Ivan Tony then?
Whoa! Respect my gun.
Ivan Toney's starting. Fuck.
Yeah, he's
I'm just saying, set piece merchant.
Come on,
the guy's the best
Penalty
player.
merchant.
Daps, actually, not Daps.
Stat pad.
I remember exactly what happened when Tony came to the Etihad, and he didn't need a set piece to find the back of the net.
Bro, you concentrate on beating someone in the top 6, bro. Honestly, don't watch.
No, Daps. You can't be slandering Tony when he came to your house and dropped 2 on Haaland's head. Come on,
you haven't beat anyone in the top 6, bro. Respectfully, like
Daps,
no one.
Daps, we're talking about Tony here. Stop broadening the conversation. Let's keep it to
I'm just saying, like, bro,
you said
like everyone's come to your gaff,
and when he came and dropped a brace on your head, he didn't need a penalty to do it.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
And you're
cool.
10th. And you're 10th.
We had nothing else to speak about.
Okay.
Mitoma.
Have we scored a lot of penalties?
Ivan Toney.
Kimura, Ivan Toney, yeah.
But you all want Mitoma, that's fine.
Yeah,
Cool.
Sam Tomer in there.
And then
Bro,
it is
did
Tony, by the way.
Declan Rice
It
get
definitely has to be Ivan Tony.
By the way, did Declan Rice get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
Oh, these right wingers. Oh, it's not looking good, bruv. I don't know who to pick from here.
This is what I'm saying. I mean,
Oh god, this is not a good.
No, it's not that difficult. Put Leon Bailey.
Bro, I was going to say Leon Bailey, yeah, he looks good, but bro,
Has he
he
really
just
been
picked,
that good, though?
man.
No,
Nah.
but we're doing swag 50-50. That's what it is. Literally.
Well, we could play 4-4-2. Put Ivan Toney and Mitrovic. Oh no, we've already got us full.
Nah, we've got Palhinha, bro.
Yeah.
this is the best of the rest. This is why I didn't want to put Kayla Navas in there and put maybe Brennan Johnson in on the wing.
Imagine if we all.
So,
had
but
to
then
make a team.
who would you put in goal?
Jose Sarr.
Have we not got a Wolves player in? We've not got Neves or someone in there, no?
No,
Oh,
we don't.
I forgot about him.
Imagine if we all tried to make a team. It would be impossible. You're right.
Igal, last summer, me and Cass were doing shows, yeah, where we had this spinner thing and it could land on any country in the world and we had to pick a player from that country that's played in the Premier League, yeah. We were having to play from Iran.
It was you had to have your hand bashing all them man in there, man. It was mad.
Has there actually been a Somalian Premier League player?
No.
There was for Chelsea, but he never got a minute in the first team.
Do you know what? There's probably a few.
And Liverpool.
There's probably also a few that are Somalian but have claimed other countries.
100%.
Someone the other day when Isaac scored, like, I'm claiming him for Somalia. I don't care. I was like, he's Eritrean. They were like, I literally don't care. I'm claiming him for Somalia. I was like, okay.
Hey, I don't know what to say. I'm not even going to speak for everybody.
Like them Brazilians that can't get in Brazil, so claim a European country.
Shout out Hamza.
So far,
yeah, that's Hamza right there, man.
You are willing to sacrifice. Told me Leon Bailey, Matoma, and Tony's the best thing you can put up front. You telling me?
I don't like that at all.
Adama Traore, whip it.
Fuck off.
Nah.
No, that's very horrible.
I
agree. I think go Jose
You just want to see it in
goal,
the changing room,
and then Brennan Johnson,
What is this, brother? After dark
Tony,
again.
and Mitoma.
Yeah, Brennan Johnson has scored like 40% of Frost's goals this season. He's got a good shout to be up there.
He's a beast. That's what I was saying, Brennan.
I agree. I think change it.
Can I ask you guys a question? Ivan Toney, with Adama Traore and Mitoma, that's a dangerous counterattack.
Yeah, it is, to be fair. Yeah,
Brennan Johnson's just
that is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and we've got quite a boring midfield, like quite a.
Like dangerous is in what, like he'll slip on the baby oil, like I don't.
No. Because think about it. You have headers from you have a guy who can cross in the Adama Traore, and you have Mitoma who just goes around the whole midfield in the attack. And then you also have Madison. You also have Madison who's there for the cutbacks, for the long shots. I'm telling you, if this was FIFA, I would pick Adama Traore right away.
Do you know what I'm noticing more as this goes on? I don't know who Bournemouth's team are. Like I'm genuinely serious. I'm like looking and I'm like, who the fuck?
Bournemouth got a
All
wicked.
I know is that I was watching them and I was supporting them against
Bournemouth
Liverpool.
got a wicked. They got a guy
What
called Jaden
happened to Neto and
Anthony in the
Podence?
wing. That's quite good. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he was really good against Liverpool, Kaz.
Yo, guys,
Yeah,
what happened
he's
to
been
Neto
good all
and
season.
Podence?
The wing, huh?
What happened to Neto and Podence? They got injured?
Neto's injured, isn't
Neto's
it?
Yeah, Neto's injured, bro.
I feel
Podence
for
is still on the
Neto. I
bench.
think Neto's
Neto's
really
in
done
Bournemouth. Oh, Pedro Neto and Podence. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're both
Oh,
out,
wait,
man.
no, I think recently Podence has been playing.
Yeah,
Neto,
He
Podence
has
has
it.
been
He
playing
played
really
against.
well.
I think he played
Neto's
against us. I think.
Neto's just about coming back again now.
Yo, and you, Luke Cooper, you said Hudson Edward. Get that guy out of here, bro. The guy's terrible. The guy's terrible.
Get
He
that guy out
is
of here, man.
smelly. What
I seen him
smelly
run from the
footballer.
half-yard line at the Emirates. I swear to God, he was huffing and puffing before he took the shot. And then when he realized it was offside, he got angry at the ref for not calling it earlier. The guy is crazy, bro. You can't call those guys.
Oh, where's the team gone?
I'm gonna show you right now.
I can't believe I used to think Hudson Edward would be a good Arsenal player.
I had him in the FPL at the beginning of the season. Like, that's actually
You guys in
disgraceful.
the FPL? Oh, what were you thinking, Kendall?
I know. I had Haaland and Kane though, so it was fine. I just needed someone else in there.
You know what? I like the look of that.
This is what I've got so far.
Brendan Johnson over at Traore?
Yes, bro.
I'm
Johnson's been good
I'm
this
actually
season.
genuinely fine with that.
Are we playing FIFA or are we playing building the best team of the
Like,
season?
Gal's playing FIFA.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah,
playing.
Gal's looking at career mode, man.
I'm just trying to win the league with these players.
This well, we ain't even got a manager yet.
Oh shit.
Roy Hodgson.
We can't.
We can't. We have a Crystal Palace player.
Oh, come on. It's not pretty. It's pretty obvious who the best manager outside the top six is.
Well, yeah, but we can't have him because we've got Sven Botman.
Who's that?
Oh wait, does the manager have to be from a separate team as well?
Go pick Lopetegui.
Yes.
Lopetegui.
Oh,
I don't mind Lopetegui.
I think maybe Mr. Good Evening might be a better manager than him.
Yeah, actually, you and I are fine. We haven't got an
No, but that guy, he's gonna have us facing 100 shots a game, bro.
Yeah,
that's why we've got Botman and Tarkowski. We'll be fine. Not getting relegated in Daps' words.
Bro, imagine.
So, what have we got left? What teams have we got left?
We got Villa,
Leeds,
Javi
Garcia.
Listen, just
Javi Garcia.
pick a former Watford manager. They're all there.
Hold on.
It's got to be Emery for me. It's got to be Emery for me.
Grazia, whatever he's called.
Oh right, I was thinking of a City player for a second.
Oh God, no.
Emery.
Wait, so the manager can't be from one of these teams?
No, so it has to be a different one.
Oh, okay. I think it's got to be Emery.
It's got to be Emery. At least he wins cups.
Yeah, I agree with you. It probably does.
He never wins them in England.
True. What Lopetegui? Someone checked the trophy record. Then we go for that.
Bro, Lopetegui was just got on Sevilla literally after Emery
all
left.
the list is just going to be Europa League. Every single literally 25 Europa Leagues each.
And what do we want to play? Madrid as well. You know we want to Thailand Paris.
25 Europa Leagues each. Kendall's on a roll.
Yeah, but by the end of this season, the Europa League is going to be worth a lot because United will have won it. Then all of a sudden, it'll be like the best trophy ever.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Bro, if United win the Europa League, it's going to be like they won the Champions League, bro.
Also, I just found out that his name's Hulan and not Julian.
If United win the Europa League,
he's only won the Europa League.
The UEFA will get more money in sponsorship for the Europa League moving forward. Like it will go up in stature if United win it.
The Europa League is actually a semi-serious competition, but because it's a
I cannot believe that he only won the Europa League once.
Listen, Chelsea look down on the Europa League because every time they've been in it, they won it. It's crazy.
No, they're looking up at the Europa League at the moment, bro. They're looking up at it.
If I'm being serious, like the Europa League is a semi-serious competition. Like,
it's
not the Champions League. It doesn't make it shit.
Like, no, I agree with you, Roy.
When it gets to knockouts, it's actually pretty serious.
Can we all agree this season?
That's not Chelsea narrative, Roy. No, I agree with you.
This
that's
season,
it's got to be. By the way, it's got to be Emery.
We shouldn't be
this season, the Europa League, it might actually be harder than the Champions League.
No,
that's okay. That's just not true. That's just not true.
Based on the people who are left in the competition and got knocked out.
Okay, so let's bring your four best teams. We've got Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich, Napoli. Who are the four best teams in Europe?
Barcelona, Manchester United, Arsenal, Juventus.
Arsenal. Whoa, Arsenal.
Arsenal are one of the best teams in the country.
Bro, you're not there anymore. You're not there anymore.
The left side of the Champions League.
No, I'm including teams that are out. I'm including teams that are out.
Oh, that's just not how it works, then, is it? Because I'll just bring back
that's
PSG.
not how it works.
I'll bring back Juventus while I'm at it. Then.
Bring back Messi. My point was after the group stage.
Well, if we're doing that, Barcelona are back in the Champions League. We'll bring them back. Barcelona, come back. We're in the Champions League again now.
Okay. I'm taking it too far. You're right.
So, Gal, did you say like Arsenal one of the best sides in Europe?
Yeah, we're top 5.
They probably are, to be honest.
Easy top 5. No question.
They're not the best. Definitely not the best.
Are you one of the best teams in England or Europe?
Both. One of the best in England and Europe.
I'll have to disagree.
Based on this season, they are. To be fair,
I think so.
It's kind of hard.
The only case you can make is arguably Barcelona and Napoli. That's it.
Ultimately, if Arsenal aren't this season, then we basically have to take
Dortmund.
every Premier League team and say none of us are because they're top.
Right.
That's true.
Oh, so are Dortmund.
Dortmund are top by 1 point.
They were in the Champions League.
No, we don't start getting techie now. We can't do that.
Anyways, that's the team at the moment. That's what we built. This is the team.
I honestly think that's fine.
I always hate seeing Emery's face. It pisses me off.
Where would that team finish? Where would that team?
Yeah, where would this team actually? I think this definitely gets
10th.
Above Tottenham.
Wait, when you say where would this team finish, are we removing these players from their actual team?
This team is as good as Newcastle.
Very good point, Roy. Very good. No, they've got twins.
Because if the players are still at their teams.
I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean? If the players are still at the teams, it doesn't make any sense. This is the team.
This team is way better than Newcastle's team.
I agree.
Right? Don't be so stupid. Don't
What are
be
you talking
ridiculous.
about?
Don't be silly. Let's not be silly here.
Man for man. Who's better, this or Newcastle?
This is
Man for man.
Well, obviously man for man. This because you're literally picking the best out of the league. And we don't have the best players in the league, so that makes no sense. Man for man, fair enough. But I don't think Tyreek Mitchell's better, and I don't think Kyle Walker-Peters better, and I don't think Tarkovsky's better than Shaw either. I don't think Jose Sarr's better than Nick Pope.
He is.
This team's better than Chelsea. Also, it's not just you, Newcastle.
Yeah, don't worry about
that. This team is not.
Tony,
let's be clear. I was hoping that we were going to be able to pick like Enzo Fernandez as our DM.
I can't lie. We can actually do that if you want to. There's no rules. We can literally
take Botman out. Take Sven Botman out since we are top 6.
And let's just put Chelsea in there for the banter. Is that what we're doing?
For the banter, well, you aren't in top 6 this season, Roy. So it's not really banter, is it?
Bro, that's not how it works.
Wait, who's second?
You are the rest. You are the rest.
Last time I checked,
where are Liverpool at the moment?
Biggest clubs in England.
Where are Liverpool? Where are Tottenham?
Tottenham's 4th.
Tottenham are 4th, bro.
5th, 6th. So
Tottenham are not finishing 4th.
No, they're not.
They're not.
Brighton are finishing 4th.
I think they'll come close. I think they will come very close, but yeah, I think Liverpool will. I think the team should. I think Brighton are definitely a better team than Newcastle, and I think they definitely play better football, score more goals.
What happened when you played Brighton, Kendall?
You loved them.
Did you beat them?
Pardon?
They drew.
What happened when you played Brighton?
We drew. It was very early on in the season. Then we were meant to play them when we did the Carabao Cup final. So obviously we didn't play them then. So we've still got to play them. Yeah, it was under Potter. Yeah.
Is there a case that this is a top 3 team in the league?
I think it's a very balanced team, but where it kind of goes wrong for me, it literally could be Tarkovsky. like you got all right, cool. You got very athletic fullbacks you can get up and down the pitch for me. You got a DM, you got an 8, and then you got a proper 10 there if you want to. Brennan Johnson's got a burst of pace, Matoma, Tony in and around. This team is.
I think Matoma could move on.
So who else would you have in there? Like Conor Cody?
No, but think about Emery's style also.
You can't really. I don't think you can really change. I think if you had a better season, Max Kilman would have been a great shout if he decided to be on form.
Nah, but bro, Kilman's not better than Botman, bro.
No, but think about Emery.
He's left-footed.
Think about the manager. Because the team's as good as the manager.
We're winning the FA Cup or something with this team.
This team having this team.
Emery's having this team get into Europa or Europa League and win. I'm telling you, this team's better than the Arsenal team that he had.
The way you can maybe upgrade this, I don't know. Ollie Watkins up front and then Ben Mee at the back. just for a bit of an upgrade, but I don't think so, man.
No, I think Tarkowski is actually a solid centre back, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's actually very underrated.
Who? Botman.
It's just Everton, isn't it?
He's the leader as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think
he's
he
really
suits
solid.
Everton.
Let's get the buttons. So then this team is not better. Obviously, it's not better than Arsenal. It's not better than City. I think this would give definitely a run a game for Man United. I'll be honest, they'll give us a great game.
Give most teams a game, bro.
Yeah,
I think so.
This team has beaten Tottenham. This team's beaten Tottenham.
It's a top 3 midfield in the league. Easy.
I tell you what, if
Brighton's
manager managing this, I think we'd cook.
Oh,
yeah, but you got to get rid of Matoma.
No, we're not doing that. We need to keep Matoma. But I'm just saying, I'm not. Emery's good, but I think Brighton's manager's proper.
I think De Zerbi's the best manager outside the top 6.
When Potter goes? Yeah, you want him?
I'll gladly bring him right now. I'd love De Zerbi.
Well, it'll only take 2 weeks, and your fan base will turn.
No, he has Tottenham DNA. He has Tottenham DNA. You don't want him.
And then I want Enrique or De Zerbi. I don't really care which one. Just bring one of them.
No, man said Maddison ruins that midfield. How
does Maddison?
He's always injured in that
midfield.
Madison's the creative.
I'm trying to look at ways where we can actually upgrade this a little bit. Like, can we not put Mark Gay at the back and think of another left back potentially?
Oh yeah,
look,
the left back.
No, because did you see that list of left backs, please?
Bro, left backs were horrible.
I don't know if I could be subject to any of them in my life.
Yeah, I'm not trying to watch that, man.
Yeah, you can't. It's only one per team, even a manager. So you have to think of 12 out of 14.
I think honestly that team's the best that we could have done, and I can't believe that we've actually done it in one take. Like, we haven't argued about anything.
Hella quick.
All I have to say is,
I thought as well.
All I have to say is, if Ivan Toney didn't have a betting scandal, why didn't Southgate not take him in the first place to England to World Cup?
Because it's literally Gareth Southgate. He's just a freak.
He's a clown.
Why did Gareth Southgate start Saka for me?
What?
Gareth Southgate shouldn't have started Saka.
Southgate don't give a shit. Have you not seen
what he does?
Wait.
Hopefully Saka doesn't play the next game.
Bro, I'm sorry, but it's shit. Like the amount Saka's had to play this season, yeah. The fact England had our players, yeah, for the World Cup, as did many other. Do Arsenal a favour. They're in a fucking title race. Saka's played multiple games. I think it's shit, bro. They shouldn't have started him. I think it's shit.
Also, did you see how excited he was to take Foden off as well? He's like, yes, get Phil Foden off right now. He couldn't wait. He was like literally chomping at the bit to get Phil Foden off, and Luke Shaw gets sent off. I was like, that's actually so pathetic. Like, you need to grow up. I can't stand Gareth Southgate. Everyone knows I can't. He's literally made me not even care about England, like, at all.
Same.
I couldn't give a shit about them. Honestly, they can crack on, do whatever they want for me. Like,
you know what shows you that they don't care about these games unless it's qualifiers is when they lost to Hungary in the Nations League. Nothing happened. They didn't care.
Smoked 4-0 and it was just got swept under the carpet.
You see
that was actually a joke.
You see what he said
about
Rashford
in the middle of a title race. Like,
yeah,
that's funny though. It's true. What you said about Rashford is true. He doesn't play.
But the thing is, though, you can't criticize a player if he's not here. You can't consider him a loss. But you play him for 5 minutes in the World Cup. He gets you 3 goals. You don't start him against France when he should have started. You made him take a penalty in the World Cup. I mean, no, in the Euros, and then you didn't even back him or nothing like that. You just let him to rot with Saka. You
don't think he regrets it? He's just trying to cover.
He played him with the shoulder injury. Still, we played him through the shoulder injury, regardless. So we done that too. But you want to criticize?
I'm not even blaming England. I'm blaming the FA, and more so, I'm blaming FIFA. That, like I said, they had our players for a month. Yeah. Now, when it's a title race, all of a sudden, literally like 10 games to go, we're going to stop again, and we're going to take all your players and risk injuries. It is.
This is the only time they can do it. I don't blame.
No, wait till the summer. Do it in the fucking summer.
They can do it in the summer. I don't blame
the FA. I think it's FIFA mismanagement of the whole situation with the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because the World Cup being in the summer, COVID happening, pushing the Euros, so much madness happened. There's so much that you can't control. When do you ever see back-to-back tournaments like that? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But I don't think internationals anyway, like this, I know obviously these are qualifiers for Europe and stuff, but I don't think internationals like the Nations League should be mid-season anyway. I've never thought that.
Nations League is a useless tournament, man.
They're gonna add a FIFA World Cup.
Is this Nation League or is this not for Euros?
This is what I'm saying. This is Euro qualifiers, so fair enough. But things like Nation League should be mid-season.
We're in Italy now.
They're trying to get rid of friendlies completely and add another tournament in between.
Like these players have got these players.
They just need to like literally clear off as far as I'm concerned.
They think these players are robots.
The Club World Cup is now going to be a 30-team tournament.
I'm so glad we won it before that happened. Oh,
Oh, that's like Liverpool winning the Champions League 15 times before it changed, right? Anyways, I don't want no smoke Liverpool fans. That my bad.
Well, Kendall, do you think you're getting top 4 this year?
Personally, no, I don't think we are now.
Oh, the tune has changed.
I've
never said we get top 4.
She's been consistent.
Yeah,
bro.
she's been consistent. She didn't even think she was gonna get Europe. She's like, you know what? If I get Europe, I'm gonna cry.
I still will cry if we get Conference League.
Roy, if you get Europe, and I mean any Europe, like Conference League, will you cry?
When are you finishing? When are you?
Yeah, he's like sadness.
Yo, win or lose the league, I'm gonna cry. It's okay. It's normal.
You're gonna cry.
Win or lose.
I'm just gonna be honest. We've got to play Tuchel in the Champions League again. I'm not gonna lie.
But you think you're out? You said you're used behind the street before the stream started. You said that we're out.
Bro,
yeah, you said that.
I'm being real, bro. This is a cup competition, yeah, where we've played fucking a shit Chelsea in a Champions League final under Tuchel.
Whoa. Let's be.
No, bro. Where did you finish in the league that season?
We came 4th.
Where did you finish in the league the next season?
3rd.
Right. So to me, champions both years. That was a shit Chelsea team, right? And you beat us in the final. So I'm just saying, I don't want to have to play Tuchel with a better squad, right? I'm being real. I don't. It's just. This is a Champions League, not the league. This is where we're still like trying to get it as a club. Like I don't care what my fan base says. Yeah, we're still building up the momentum in that competition, and now we've got to play Bayern with a manager that's had Pep card before. It's just shit. Like, it's
the narrative, isn't it? There's always one of them narratives, the storylines of like a thing, and it's going to happen.
Pep will start. Calvin Phillips in DM against Bayern Munich. The Allianz, for fuck's sake.
Honestly, everyone here, let me ask you guys a question. Would Bayern have ever pulled the trigger if they didn't have Man City in the Champions League?
No, I don't think so.
Bro,
Bayern pulling the trigger was because they weren't happy with Nagelsmann and they didn't want Tuchel going somewhere else.
But I've got another question for you. I'm seeing Tottenham fans now talking about they want Nagelsmann, yeah? Like, it's like, why? So you want to get your hopes up again for your board not to back him, and then you still fuck up? Like, come on, man.
Didn't you see? He once had a replica Tottenham shirt.
What? Oh, is this like Bellingham going Nando's with Henderson?
yeah. I swear I seen a top Twitter account, one of those Tottenham accounts, tweeting out Nagelsmann once had a replica Tottenham shirt in preseason when he was managing another club.
Sounds like sign you.
They can have
Nagelsmann. They might get him, but it's just they'll get him. Their hopes will get built up again, and it's like then Levy will be like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers," and then he'll go after a year.
And then Kane's going to stay one more year, sign a new contract, and then his chances of winning a trophy at Spurs are over.
Do you know what's killing me, by the way, about the whole Tottenham manager thing? Conte is still there, and everyone's just
he actually hasn't been
expecting there's a new manager coming in, but Conte is just there.
He's really just reading all this, thinking, guys, I'm still employed.
I know,
that's how he's mocking it. He's there, but Ryan Mason is due to be taking training, while Conte during the season is in Italy eating like pizza and pasta and all that, and chilling with Mandem. Like Ryan,
their best run during the last couple months, their best run post World Cup was when he was injured or ill or whatever.
Yeah, they beat us, bro. They beat us.
Do you want to see what? Do you want to see what predictions we did yesterday as well? Where you think people are going to finish? It was me, Daps, and Ty,
and Mo.
And no, and wait, no, Daps, was you there?
I was there, but Mo was there in spirit, innit? Well, Mo's chilling, living his best life.
So this is what we came up with in the end.
How?
Because this is what because it basically was like some people.
How? Because that's what we came up with, bro.
I want to know, what was your thought process?
Huh?
In which part?
I want to know what your thought process was.
So basically, what we did
everything, or is there a particular team you want to talk on?
Oh, obviously the top two.
Because for me,
do you think Crystal Palace are going down?
I didn't agree with it, but they could. They got Roy Hodgson, man. He got Watford relegated. Come on, man.
There's no way. They
were already gone though. It was like Rafa Benitez when he took over us. We were already far gone down the line at that point.
I didn't say that. I actually thought in my predictions, I thought Leicester were going to get relegated. I think they can get relegated this season.
But then Ty would put in Leicester will end up like 11th or something.
12th,
no.
But I think for me, I think Leicester, Everton, and West Ham, they They should have too much. They should have too much. They shouldn't get relegated.
I think it might be Leeds.
How do you have Brentford, Brighton, and Fulham that low? Don't you think one of Tottenham, Newcastle are going to slip?
No, because you know
not
like,
that bad.
I don't think so.
They
not
still got Harry. They still got Harry Kane, bro. Like, and these men that just pull through. Have you not noticed with Tottenham? They pull out shit results out of nowhere.
Yeah,
all the time.
Like,
I mean, United, to be honest.
Tottenham.
No, Tottenham. So Tottenham will go to Everton and probably lose, right. And they'll have somebody like I don't know next. They could face Newcastle or something or Arsenal. They'll probably get a W somehow out the arse. And you're like, how? And it's still they've got 2 games in hand, but Fulham have just lost on 4 red cards. Willian, Mitrovic, and their manager.
Yeah.
Brentford, I think Brentford are good, but I think Chelsea are still in the round of mix. I just think Brighton are a better team.
I actually that table. There's probably maybe only 2 things I'd pull up on it, but other than that, I think it looks okay actually.
I actually put Brighton to finish 5th and Newcastle to finish 7th. Because I actually think Newcastle...
I don't know what you're looking at though. Like I know, like you love to hate on Newcastle and stuff. Like
garbage, man. Like you know, waiting on
but Cass, that's not true though, is it? It's not.
Yeah,
we're not
true,
garbage. No, we're not though, is it?
Your team is.
I literally can't stand shit, edgy takes like that because it's just not true.
It's not because you know what?
No, this isn't edgy, Kendall. This is some weird. It's like Cass.
No, it's not.
Cass had a bad experience with Newcastle. Yeah, He's got some serious vendetta against your club. I don't know what it is.
I know, but it's weird. Like the thing is, because I'm like an analytical person, right? So I look at stuff very real. Hence why I don't think we're going to get top 4. I literally don't. I've never said that we will. I said there's a chance. Obviously, there is. We've been top 4 like pretty much most of the season till we started drawing a lot after Christmas. But like I'm like a very analytical person. Like, I just don't get how you can literally watch us play football and say that we're garbage because it's just not true. And that's not even coming from a place. That's not even coming from a place of bias, like at all. Like we're just not.
All right, cool. This is where I get it. Newcastle away for it. Look, you're relying on penalties or late winners for me. Yeah. You should not even beat Wolves to be fair. I don't know how they didn't get a penalty or Nick Pope didn't get sent off, but it happened anyways.
But what's that got to do with us playing garbage? Them not getting a penalty.
How many countless leagues did Manchester United win with late winners?
I think it's about Newcastle all year. Yeah, it was only last week, by the way, or a week and a half ago, where all these men were like, "Yeah, Cass was actually on it. Like they've been dropping off like this, that, and the other." But now the tone has changed because they got a win. Anyways, let me go back to my point why I think they finished 7th, and I think Brighton are only a few points off of them. Newcastle got Man United, West Ham away, Brentford away, Aston Villa away, Tottenham, Everton away, Southampton, who are going to need the points, Arsenal, Leeds away, Leicester, they will obviously mess up, and they got flipping Chelsea away. They got so many away.
We've literally got to play pretty much the whole league twice again because we've literally 2 weeks ago was just the return fixture of the first leg of the Premier League.
For me, you've got so many away games that I just don't think you're going to get a lot of.
Our away form is better than our home form.
I don't think you beat us, and I don't think you beat a lot of these away teams. Anyways, Aston Villa, yeah, I think you beat them. Southampton.
I just think, Kaz, it's your choice of wording. I don't think
I just don't think they're that good. I don't like the way they play football, and this is my opinion, by the way.
Good, we're not there to please you. Like,
do you like the way United play football? Because you guys have been playing pretty shit.
Yes, I know. I can say that, but we've got better quality to get us over the line, and that's why we're still 3rd somehow. And obviously, Tottenham are still shit, who could have went above us.
What gets me is what I don't understand, right? So if we're so garbage and we've been really shit and like we haven't got enough to get us over the line, how come we're still literally where we are right now? We're 5th and we've been playing shit. Like that, I'm fine with that. If we start playing good again, then
in and around other teams, I think Brighton I think they score a lot more goals, and I think Brighton is just that the fixtures are more favoured to get over the line. If you're going to play a bigger team, I think Brighton are going to do better. They're only a few points behind. We always rate the Zerbi, Matoma, and them, man. I just don't think. I
see why it is though, because you don't see them as a rival. That's a potential future rival. That's why I think.
Anyways, I get it. I do get it. I can go through results. I can go where they dropped off in Steam. You know, all this stuff. I've got so much things to back up my own points.
When do you have to go to St James's Park?
Our next game, Premier League game, is next game.
And then this game. Whoa!
What day is it?
Next Sunday.
So next Sunday, match reaction, Cass and Kendall, both of you.
That's if she wants to show up.
I wasn't going to show up after the League Cup final, which he keeps bringing up oddly, because literally, no, because Christian Atsu just died for a start. If you want me to bring the tone of the show down, Christian Atsu just died. So I obviously wasn't gonna when I was literally bothered about that, I wasn't going to come on and start saying about my team. Like, I literally wasn't. What was the point? I just couldn't be bothered with all the Man United fans being like, oh, yeah, that was so good. Like, this is brilliant. We're so fantastic. When you literally didn't play well in that final.
Guaranteed, but you know what? Let's change the narrative. If you won, you would have came on stream and be asking for my head.
No, I wouldn't have, because I was literally in London.
She would have been celebrating with a.
I wouldn't have come on stream either way. I would not have come on stream either way.
Getting pissed.
On that Trafalgar Square trophy, could have come on the following week's rivals, this, that. Don't want to show up.
I was there the following week.
Not a true fan. You're not a true fan if you're not there. You know.
Not a true fan. Do you mean like is it not true fans who weren't actually at the game? I was.
That's why he's saying it, Kendall.
True fans.
True fans, because you weren't there.
Basically, that was your comments.
I know.
Context.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Stand by it.
It's calm though. It's calm, isn't it? But if I've got an opinion that differs from you lot, doesn't mean it's going to be wrong or right. If I'm wrong, I don't really care because I still think you'll finish above you. I just don't think Newcastle all that. It's as simple as that. You barely scrape goals.
As I said, that's your opinion.
No, but you said it was. I'm trying to be quirky and different with my opinion, basically, or whatever you said before.
Because it was the garbage thing that didn't make any sense.
Because you lot are garbage though in my eyes.
They're not garbage, though, are they, bro?
No, they're not garbage. That's
garbage. It's just a figure of
I
speech.
don't mind if you said, "Oh, I don't like the way you play football." I don't like the way you play football.
They're not terrible like that. But in terms of the
team, they're garbage. What Chelsea?
No, they're shit.
Daps, forget about us, man.
I'm not gonna lie, the strays, I love it.
I'm catching crazy strays today, man.
Bro, imagine doing this for 3 years.
That's true. Yeah. You guys were in the trenches, fam.
Yes, as well as Spurs, man. Garbage, man. Play garbage football. They just got quality of player. That's it.
You know what the crazy thing is, though? Manchester United catch the biggest L's in the season, but somehow they still find top 4. It's crazy.
And in 2 other trophies in the semi-finals and that.
City 13.
Man United have been playing shit, by the way, but the collective of games you played,
horrid football, but you're winning, so I can't cuss it.
We're awful, man. We're just lucky.
That's kind of how Chelsea kind of got through the last 15 years.
You know what the maddest thing is? Yeah, I'm
saying shit, but winning stuff.
Why has Daps got such energy for Chelsea?
I don't know what's wrong with it. It's because our former manager Champions League and he's upset.
You don't think you're going to beat Real Madrid, innit?
Yeah, we are beating Real Madrid.
Oh, they're delusional.
Well, Matisse, bro, on Monday, Matisse ended the show when I said something so that he could get the clip. When I basically said about City playing Real Madrid if we beat Bayern, we're going to play Real Madrid in the semi-final. He was like, you're actually discrediting us. You're not even giving us a chance. I was like, I'm not. He's like, right, I'm ending it now so that I know exactly where that clip is. I'm literally ended the show.
Oh, he didn't want to talk about Chelsea.
No.
It's just a typical Chelsea thing that you'll win.
Can I tell you guys something?
We are winning.
Can I tell you guys something? It's Ramadan. Benzema's going to have his milk, his dates, and Chelsea Football Club. He's good.
Yeah, you know he's right. You know Muslim players turn different during Ramadan, man.
Yeah.
Don't you remember El Neni? Like he literally turns into like prime Perlo every time it's Ramadan. I'm not joking.
Yeah, El Neni in the Champions League.
No, in a league.
Oh, right, I was going to say.
We got Ramadan Kante coming back though. So let's hope he's.
Oh, what about this? Nicely. Am I tripping, or did he not do the same thing against them last year where he scored the hat trick and he had thing on the floor? Mendy.
Who?
Yeah. Listen.
Benzema.
Revenge.
Yo, but what happened to Mendy? What the hell? That's the biggest.
Mendy just fell off, man. Mendy fell off. Like,
where even is he? Like,
he's injured at the moment. He's had a finger injury.
I haven't seen him around.
I was hearing
he's the name Mendy. There's so many of them. I'm not gonna.
I was hearing. Oh my god!
Like,
I was hearing he's the best keeper since Courtois. All this stuff, and now he's like
the way he was playing in 2021, like just the calendar year 2021, he was fantastic. After that, he's just been sketchy. And then
who's your bench goalkeeper with Mendy's not there?
Kepa.
It's our third choice called Bettinelli.
Yeah.
He didn't even
he's English, right?
He's English, right? Marcus Bettinelli.
Yeah.
Is he English?
Sounds Italian. Well, he's got Elliot.
I seen some Chelsea fan had the audacity to put an English Chelsea player in the mix with Pickford, Nick Pope, and Ramsdale. They just threw a Chelsea player in there. I'm like, who the hell's this guy? Do you even know who that is?
We ain't got any good English keepers, bro.
It's probably Minnell's putting Mason Mount there or something like that.
Yeah, probably thinks Mount can play and goal.
Yo, that guy has to go.
I'd keep Mount personally. I don't think it's a good idea to sell him.
I thought you said you had good at talent ID. What happened, bro?
Whoa, okay, let's respect Mount here. No, Mount's a good player, but I just feel like his stagnation is purely due to constantly playing out of position. And I don't think.
Wait, one sec. What is his position?
He's number 8. He like
okay,
he's number 8.
Where's he been playing for the last 3-4 years though?
So under Lampard, he's playing as an 8 in a 4-3-3, a 10 in a 4-2-3-1, and then Tuchel came in, and then he was playing as a right 8 in a 3-4-3, or a left 8 in a 3-4-3, or
so for the last few years, he's been left wing, right wing. So that means his trade is technically learned on the wing.
No, bro, that's not how it works. Your trade is where you played growing up, bro.
He's learning his trade through the wing. It's a bit like Joe Willock in a way. Joe Willock is a centre mid, attacking mid, and he's been playing in left wing, and he comes clutch at times.
He kind of reminds me of Aaron Ramsey back in the day.
Mount is a central midfielder.
He is, but
I think he is as well. He's an 8 for me.
And I just think he hasn't really benefited from, because he's been playing out of position so often. He hasn't really had a chance to nail down the centre mid role.
Yeah. He's an 8. He's an 8, man.
I don't think the coach. He hasn't really been coached particularly well either to sort of improve what he's good at and sort of fix what he's bad at. So that's why I just feel
Tuchel's not a good coach, no.
I think
Tuchel was a good coach, but then he's playing him as a winger, like.
So he's not a good coach.
Guys,
you said he wasn't coach club.
No, then I feel like he could have been coached better. So I didn't really see the stuff he's being bad at improve.
Coaching.
I spoke to somebody.
It seems like you're just. Are you just gonna go to sleep dreaming of Tuchel? Like
Tuchel's in your head having nightmares over Tuchel.
You guys are gonna love this. It's pretty obvious, obviously, by the way Chelsea's being run right now. But I know somebody who works at Chelsea, right, and doesn't work too high up, but he kind of works in and around people. And he was telling me the level of intensity on how things were at Chelsea when Mourinho would walk into a room or certain people would walk into a room is no longer the same. The atmosphere at Chelsea is now a joke. It's a fun, laughing environment. Everyone's just having a good time, even though they're not playing well. Where in the past, if this was happening, everyone would be scared for their life.
Roman would be making these guys shit themselves.
Do you
and it's like at this moment in time, Chelsea Football Club are no longer Chelsea of old. They've now gone back to the days of where winning is not the number one priority.
Do you reckon when he walked in the room, they're all like doing Laviosa and like Potter to
Bro, the owner himself is prepared to have this go like a farm system, like baseball, and he's willing to go 4 or 5 years before they see any major success.
Oh my goodness!
I can't lie. You can't be spending 623 million and plus whatever summer transfers to not have no success. The fans was ripping to them.
Who are you even getting this summer though? Like you're gonna have to. I'm sure you're gonna have to get rid of some people.
Oh, we're gonna have some player.
He thinks this is a farm team. He thinks he can buy a bunch of teams and farm them through. It's not that simple. There's rules.
No. We've got a lot of players that are gonna cut this summer.
I think Loftus-Cheek's gonna come good next season, isn't it?
Yeah, he's young.
Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah,
Loftus-Cheek's gone this summer.
Loftus-Cheek is definitely about like 2 years younger than me.
Jesse Lingard's
Mari Hutchinson's gonna save their league.
Theo Walcott's
Billy Gilmore's coming back soon. Best DM in the league.
Has he even kicked the ball for them? At Brighton?
Did he even kick the ball?
Yeah, he's played a few games for Brighton.
I never noticed him.
How can you go on loan? Is he on loan at Brighton?
He went to Norwich, and Norwich said not for us.
No, we sold him.
They sold him. Didn't you see the uproar in the summer? Johnny Miller.
Yeah, I didn't want us to sell him personally.
Oh, when a Cobham boy goes.
Oh, they're fuming.
Oh,
the next one is the Hall guy. If Hall gets sold,
I've never heard of it. Top Blues, flipping. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some academy players that are just never gonna make it. Why do we get too attached to some of these guys who are never gonna make it?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. True. If Emil Smith-Rowe continues to get injured and he doesn't cut the mustard, the club's gonna be ruthless and eventually have to move him on.
It must be nice to actually have academy players who are good because my academy's Paul Dummett.
Yeah, but it'll come because you're getting a new academy. The thing is, like,
we
had a player that we took on, like the proper sick coming through the ranks. Yeah, he's like from young. There's videos of him saying how he looks up to David Silva and that. And he came on tour with us in the summer, and everyone's saying next season it'll be him and Cole Palmer will be the two youngers coming through. We loaned him out to Sheffield United. Ultimately, when that happens,
McAtee, he's good.
Yeah, McAtee. He's good, bro. He's very good. But the truth of the thing is, I was proper. I think he's sick. But I
One
would.
player in the academy, man.
Do you feel like clubs know like who's going to make it and who isn't? Because like
clubs definitely they
say, oh, he's like the next big thing, but then they loan him out Sheffield United. You think, well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Like normally you would put them in the first team, wouldn't you? Like or on the bench, just to kind of.
But the thing is with McAtee, is that last season there was this whole thing of is he going to sign a contract or not? And because United was sniffing apparently. And then when he signed it, a big deal was made of it because actually Pep was there. And usually with the signings of youngers, he's not there. He was there and he'd had a conversation with McAtee's parents and said, I want to keep him around the first team because I want him to be on the same journey as Foden. He went out with us on our summer tour. Then after the summer tour, we loaned him out. And I'm like, obviously Pep's seen enough and gone, not for me. Like he's not of the level that we
You got one baller who's going to make it more than that. Carlos Borges, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, but then Steve went to watch him for the under 20. No, not the under 23s. When we came back from the World Cup, we had a friendly, and Steve was like, "He's like at under 23. City's under 23s bully their league ridiculously, yeah. But then the jump up from under 23s to the Premier League is not a joke.
It's that Tape Chong, like honestly, bullies under 23s, but goes to Birmingham. He's a good wing back.
Yeah, exactly. That Carlos Borges does look good, but. Again, like how good?
He's wicked. You know what I don't get you with Chelsea as well. This is how shit Chelsea are, yeah. So you've been heavily linked to Salisu recently. You got a whole Levi Colwill up.
Nah, we're not getting Salisu. No chance. We're not getting any left.
They sold Levi Colwill.
They love centre backs, isn't it?
They sold Levi Colwill.
Not signing a left foot centre back.
They sell him.
I
don't know if
they loaned him out. Gone?
No, this way he's alone.
No, Colwill's alone, bro.
Okay.
Make it make sense, bro.
Nah. We're not. There's no way we're signing
Chilwell. Then Chilwell's definitely gonna leave,
bro. But no, I don't want that. What, bro? Right, we have Mendy, and before even any of the controversy with Mendy, the man was always injured, right? So we've converted Delph, Zinchenko, and now Ake into left backs. We're starting to be linked, and then we've got Gomez, who wasn't good enough, and now we're being linked with a man that's like been injured for the last season and a half again. It's just I rate Chilwell when he's fit as one of the best left backs, but I don't want another sick note. I don't like. We might as well just keep Ake there. And
but you want to know something? Sometimes the cheapest bargains in football are those players that are somewhat injury prone, and when they play for you, like Tomiyasu, he had an injury prone record. He came to Arsenal, he was really good, and now we've replaced him.
We're just like the opposite though. Like we get players who've never been injured in their lives, and they end up getting injured for like 9 months when they come to Newcastle.
Now, that happens to everybody though.
Who's injured for you at the moment?
Who's what?
Who's injured for you at the moment? No one.
For us, no. Like Isak got injured. Like he'd never had an injury in his career longer than a week, and he ended up out for like 5 months.
I swear, an associate.
I'm telling you, if Inaki Williams comes to the Premier League, he's getting injured.
100%.
La Liga is a joke. How do you not get injured for 5 seasons or 7 seasons?
That's crazy. Like 38 games a season for 5 seasons is outrageous.
Oh, look who I've got. I've got Martial, mate. Injured every season.
I was going to say that.
Yo, did you guys see the meme today of the guy? If Martial ever has a full fit season, you're going to have Ricky doing bicycle jumps. Crazy.
Yeah. I see that. At least he's back for Newcastle. At least probably going to get injured after Sven Botsman clamps his ankle.
I don't even like making fun of Martial no more. It's not even funny anymore.
No, he's done out. He's done out, man.
He's so done. Like we need him. The fact is, we actually badly need him, innit? And Eriksen's back as well. Thank fuck. But what's it called? It's just like,
you know what the funniest part is? Some of your fans, everyone gets gassed. Weghorst hype. That lasted like 2 days. It was so funny. It's like, yo, Weghorst is here. Yes, let's go. Then the next game he plays, you're like, yo,
right, man, you gotta say.
Because you know the thing about Weghorst, like he should be good in the Premier League. Like his physicality in the way that he is as a football, like it should work in the Premier League, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't work.
You don't cross the ball enough into areas where he can just latch onto stuff.
But even the shooting is dead, man.
Yeah, no, he's shooting shocking. I can't lie.
Would you guys say Would you say Kieran Tierney's in that bracket? Because he plays a large portion of the season. He just gets injured when we need him the most.
Yeah,
he's a good player.
I like Kieran Tierney a lot.
Tierney's a good player, though.
We're gonna sell him to Newcastle in the summer, probably, if he wants to leave.
Apparently.
Somewhere near.
Honestly, Eddie Howe needs to stop. Eddie Howe needs to stop with the Brexit FC thing. I can't stand it. It's actually winding us up. Like link to all these English, Scottish players. Like, we need to leave that alone. Leave us alone. Can't stand it. Dan listen, Dan Burn's a centre back. Like he's not a left back. He's been fine, but
you need technicians, Kendall, man. Forget these English.
Bruno and McTominay.
What we need to do, right? I love Eddie Howe so much, right? Like literally so much.
Brandon, look it up again.
But
imagine Bruno and McTominay.
Bruno,
I'd rather die. I'd literally just rather die.
Back again,
I can't. Honestly, I can't. But what
Bruno,
we need to do is...
I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Eddie Howe can't be in charge of transfers.
Kendall, if McTominay went to Newcastle, he'd be a club legend. The guy just scores goals.
No, I can't.
That's all he does.
Can't. Honestly, I just about forgave Anthony Gordon. Like, I forgave that.
Oh, I don't know. Another reason why I'm so happy to because he wanted us to pay fucking £50 million for Anthony Gordon, and you're telling me I don't have better talent ID than that.
I can't.
I wouldn't care. Anthony Gordon's he's actually a good player, but I don't know if I can forgive Scott McTominay.
On the manager. That's just Chelsea's terrible.
You know, Newcastle.
No, Bowley gave Tuchel the keys, Gal. Bowley said, "Tell me who you want. I will sign the check."
We're actually going to make a profit of someone for once.
Hold on, no.
There's no way Dan Ashworth signs Scott McTominay. I just can't see it. I can't see it happening at all. Like, Anthony Gordon's different though.
Not bad. He can play center back. He can play CDM. He can play 8. You're good.
Roy, could you just say that Todd gave Tuchel the checkbook and Tuchel was going in for Anthony Gordon?
Yes, Tuchel wanted.
Hold on. So you're saying Tuchel's a shit coach and he's also got shit talent ID?
When did I say he was a shit coach? Tuchel's a very good coach.
No, because you said he coached Mount badly. So
no, I didn't say.
Well, you're on the ice right now.
Badly, fucking hell.
And he said the Birmingham as well, class though.
All I said was, during Mount's time under him, he started really well, but then I just feel like the stuff that he's bad
coached badly. You said really Mount was coached badly.
No, because Tuchel has coaches that coach for him, bro. Tuchel doesn't coach every single individual.
His talent ID with coaches.
Everybody has coaches who coach for them.
Exactly. So why? That's why I'm not putting it on Tuchel's head. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna lie. Tuchel won you guys in Champions League, but you can criticize him. He was terrible at the end. You can criticize him.
The football was shit at the end. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have fired him. I still will live to the day I die and say that was a bad decision. It was a stupid decision. To give him the keys in the summer and then sack him 5 weeks into the season was
mental.
Are you Bowley out yet? Because Chelsea fans that are Bowley out, let me know. I want to wait. I think Bowley out is going to come.
There is no point in being Bowley out. You think owners can change like managers can?
No. But you guys are going to be. You guys are going to think you can do a protest and get Bowley out because he's not going to win you guys.
No way, Bowley's going.
Not even do anything to their revenues anyway.
You guys are starting. You guys are starting your Arsenal Emirates era, like that type of drought. It's going to start this season. I'm guaranteeing. They still have money. They still have money, but it doesn't guarantee them.
We're winning the Premier League in the next 3 seasons, and we're winning another Champions League.
Guys, how many years did you spend money year in year out in the summer? Doesn't mean it's going to guarantee you trophies on the pitch.
No, that's fine. But I know that I'm getting VVS.
They're getting Nkunku in that, man.
Next period, I'll firm it. Don't worry.
How does it make sense? How does it make sense? Get Joao Felix, get Nkunku. You're worse. Don't
worry about me. I know how to get VVS. Regardless of what state I'm in, I know that I'm winning VVS soon.
No, so explain to me.
I'll firm it. But I know that I'm getting VVS soon.
How does it make sense having all these false nines in a system? You need at least one real striker. You can't.
We're signing a striker this summer.
No, but I'm hearing you're going to sign Felix and keep him and no striker.
Yeah, as in we can sign Felix and a striker. Like,
sorry, Igal, that is flawed. What you just said. You do need one striker. You don't. City won the last 2 leagues without a striker.
Okay, yeah. But you guys have a balanced system. They have no balance. They have no actual natural. They only have like.
Oh, they've got a big balance. Bro, 650 million.
Chelsea will buy Lavio. Chelsea will buy Lavio.
Okay. This is my point. They're planning to find a way to fit Felix and Nkunku in a team with no striker, and even if they do go and sign a striker, what's going to happen to their 55 wingers that they signed?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just playing. I'm in a playful.
Like, honestly, it just comes down to what does Potter want to do? What formation does he want to play long term?
Spells.
If he wants to play this 3-4-3 with 2 inside 10s, then cool. Get Felix, get Nkunku, but then you got to find a way to get these wingers in because or else they're not going to be happy. Do you want to play 4-2-3-1? Do you want to play 4-3-3? I personally think our squad is probably, if we sign a 9, this squad is built to play 4-2-3-1. But is Potter really going to play that? Like,
well,
I don't know. So
you're listing too many numbers for me. I think this is countdown now.
If you get Nkunku, you're gonna play him up front. Probably João Felix behind.
Yeah,
Sterling,
I think Nkunku up front.
and then you probably
I don't like the idea of Nkunku up front.
Probably buy Lavia or as I said,
I think Lavia's already a done deal in my eyes. I don't see any reason why we don't sign him.
Right. So here's the thing: how much are you paying for Lavia?
I think it'll be a 55-ish.
Right. So here's the thing. I'm sorry, yeah.
You won't.
Someone at City need to.
No.
What's going
if they get relegated, if they don't get relegated, that's what we're going to pay.
And play middleman. We need to play middleman here. We've got a chance to make money by doing fuck all. Just go and buy him and sell him to Chelsea.
No, the thing is, Daps, your release clause doesn't kick until next year. That's what Fabrizio said.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. The release clause is actually
next year. Man United to be all over that. We need it.
Right.
Yeah,
so if that's the deal, we'll probably get a sell-on clause, a sell-on fee, won't we?
Yeah, you probably would. Probably get like 10-20%.
Yeah.
Yo, Kaz, can I share? Can you share my screen? I want to show you guys how many Chelsea forwards there are. These guys.
There's no denying Chelsea's squad is insane.
We've got way too many players, man.
How is Mudryk still not getting a game?
Potter said he's easing him in. Like looking at that list,
not a joke.
I feel like looking at the list, Hudson has got to go. Hudson has to go on loan. Ziyech has to go. Pulisic has to go. And I'll keep. And then, assuming we sign Nkunku,
Hudson-Odoi, is he still there?
Assuming we sign Felix, sorry. Hudson-Odoi's got to go, man.
He's on loan somewhere, isn't he?
Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, Leverkusen's that.
Yeah,
having a good season, to be fair.
I'd keep Mudryk, Madueke, Sterling, Havertz, Feeling, and Nkunku.
Madueke is good. I didn't realize he was quite young. He was quite young.
Listen, they're just missing a goalkeeper.
Where's Aubameyang? Aubameyang ain't there.
Aubameyang's not even on the list because he's not a winger. These are the players who could play out wide. And
another thing, Aubameyang's actually a striker though, and you like.
He's your only striker, really.
I still don't think he's that terrible. I just feel we don't really play in a system which provides a lot of service to strikers.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna end it there. I'm tired. I've got 5 more hours of suhoor in it before Fajr, so yeah. I need to, you know what I'm saying?
Keep up the Ramadan going, guys.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Guys, make sure you put the notification bell on. Tomorrow's the rivals. Gonna do it late at night at 9 as well, because I can't do it throughout the day, I can't lie. And yeah, man, it's gonna be Monts is back, Lewis is back, Igal's gonna be on, then myself and Daps, and then who am I missing? I'm missing one more. Oh yeah, George. And we're gonna be building team of the season as well, and then it's probably gonna be a lot of shit talking in between. You know,
we've built this team in 35 minutes today. We've
but you got to think. Let me tell you the panel again. Lewis's day is going to be very chilled, and it will just be realistic. George and Igal, that's just chaos.
It's anti-Arsenal. That's it.
Monts he's got no choice to say whatever. And then obviously there's myself and you, and then I'll probably just shit stir because I want to.
Sorry, and what's the format? So it's team of the season. There's no format. We can have as many players as we want from each team.
Yeah, you can't be team.
That's what's going to make it chaos.
Yeah, that's the one.
Now, see, when I do team of the season, I always like I'm willing to bargain. It's just when
I was gonna mix it with 2 players only.
Yeah, something like that's good. I think something like that's good.
Yo, why don't we do an actual draft where we make our own teams?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask everyone to do.
Fucking hell, that involves thinking about stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask everyone to submit.
Yeah, I want to see gals. It'll be 11 Arsenal players.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Premier League's best 11 is basically how many players from the Premier League can get into Arsenal's 11. That's what it is.
Bro, this is why we can't have Arsenal.
Really think they're the main characters.
Yeah.
Hey,
the one.
Now, you said
Roy, you've never met me before. What's going on?
Huh?
No, Roy said main character syndrome. You never met me before? What's going on? This is how it is.
Remember, people, fish are friends and not food. Isn't it, Roy?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you like about Basingstoke, by the way?
Huh?
Have a nice.
Wait, what did that say?
Have a nice.
Have a nice.
Have a nice.
Oh.